Hey, this is Don Kryptonium, and I'm coming to you with the big issue because I failed and many others failed, but I will start from me. We need to discuss Stargaze, the chain that never has any issue, that never has any problems, but there is the problem, and the problem is this proposal 107. Before we start discussing this, and I'm going to tell you why this proposal is a little bit problematic. Like this video, like this video for Don Kryptonium. So let's start and let me know in the comments what do you think. So this proposal increases the listing fee from 0 to 5 stars. You need to understand that Stargaze was very unique. We don't really have any gas fees, and we don't really have any fees associated with the platform, which make it great for all of these small collections that sell the NFTs even for $2, because something they cannot do on the Ethereum, they can do on Stargaze. So this is really great for this small collection, but it brings another issue. It brings the issue of the bots, and especially when it comes to the big collection. So what I mean here, look at this. Look at the amount of the, listing. This is amount of the, transactions. So in the popular collections, imagine someone buys the NFT. Imagine, let's say, the Bad Kids NFT, and they released it thousands of times. Why they are doing this? Because then they will be on the front page, for example, of the Hubble tools as they recently listed, and people who look for the NFTs to buy, they might see them and buy it, So this zero fee is great for the bots, but this is the problem. This is not the problem right now, but if the network gets more popular, and these bots, increase in size and there will be more and more transactions, it could clog the network. So it has to be solved. And this was the proposition. But it proposed 5 stars fee. And I think it's too much. I think it's the problem. And I failed because I voted yes, as well as it's crazy because seeing all of the validators voted yes. So Stargaze never had any, issues, any drama. All the upgrades are very easy. All validators vote yes. So I saw the upgrade hey, just update marketplace listing fee. That's not the issue. I didn't read. I voted yes. And I'm sorry for that because it shouldn't be this way, So why this 5 stars is the problem? I also want to go to, Commonwealth. And this is the problem for Commonwealth because you can see barely anyone pay attention to the Commonwealth. So using an argument, it was on the Commonwealth is a little bit silly over here. So this was proposing 1 star. And I don't see the feedback that there should be 5 stars. So despite that, it was later proposed as the 5 stars, and I don't really understand that, so let me know in the comments why it could be and why is this a problem. So, as I said before, it will not create any issues for the big projects, but Stargaze is full of this, tiny NFTs, whatever is this, little angels, workouts, IBC muffins. So let's go with IBC muffins, right? Look at the floor. Floor is at 69 stars here. So if someone airdrop collection for free or release very cheap collections and rely on this tiny trading of small amounts, look what happens when I'm going to hit for list for sale, right? Let me imagine I want to list it just below floor price 65 because I want to sell it. Now, 5% royalties, understandable. Fair burn, 2%, understandable. But on top of that, now I have listing fee of 5 stars, which is close to 10% of the floor price here. How is it beneficial? How doesn't it kill the volume of the platform? Because now I don't want to lease that. So if I would lease the NFT for 5,000 stars, that's not a problem. Well, maybe a little bit problem. 1 star would be less visible. But this is going to damage. I would rather burn this NFT, to be honest, now than list it. And okay, you can say, hey, this is extreme example, right? This one has the floor 100 stars. Workouts is very popular. You see, Workouts had 5,000 of them. The floor is at 120 stars, and it has 5% royalties. So if I lease this, I pay 5%, Fairburn 2%, reasonable. But if I top up with 5 stars, I'm adding close to 5% fee. So suddenly, just listing this is expensive. The listing is 5%. If I remove released, I constantly lose money. If I'm lucky to sell it, I cut out 10%. So this is not very wise. And I understand there will be arguments of the people. Hey, let's wait a few weeks. Let's see at the effect. And I will tell you something. The effect might be not visible. The effect might be people will not pay attention, because I saw a lot of creators doing the 10% creator fee, 20% creator fee, because people simply do not realize. But I don't think it's the great user experience to have this high of the fee. And to test what's right, we should probably start with the lowest fee possible. Let's see what's the minimum that will stop the bots. What if it's half of the star that will stop the bots? And with every single listing, and there is a lot of listing, this transaction pays, So then also answer yourself the question, what if the bots will stop doing 10,000 listing, but what if the bots will do 100 of them, and because they still want to do it, and they will average do like every few minutes, right? Then this bot will spend 50 stars and it relieves the block space for now, right? Because we are not that busy chain. But also this bot will pay 50 stars to the stakers. Now they will not do it at all, right? Because it's too expensive. Like, it doesn't make sense. So we need to always start from the minimum possible amount and go up. So there's few ideas. Like I think it should be 1 star or 0.5 star and see if this works, if it's top and it removes the problem, at least partially. Then what we do with these small collections, because we need to protect the small creators. Let's not pretend, okay? So if you want 5 stars fee, do it on the large collections, but not on the small collections, right? But I don't really think even for the large collections, it should be such a high and extensive fee. So there should be more thoughts. And I will tell you this, when you have voting like this, no one raising the question, this shows you the big issue. It doesn't mean they all thought it's a great idea. It more likely means they did the same way I did. It just market fee upgrade, all the upgrades doesn't mean anything. We don't have to think. The Commonwealth failed at this, it's short period of voting, so maybe 3 days is okay. And I failed because after the proposal voted, I saw the tweet, someone complaining, how did it pass? And I was like, I failed. How did it pass? I didn't even read. I pressed yes. And now it's too late because it already passed, okay? And now we have this 5 stars fee. I don't want to wait and see how the market reacts. What I want to do, I really let me know what you think in the comments, and I want to change it. I want to go with 1 star fee, it doesn't mean if people will trade. This is not great user experience. This is the problem. And, even if the price changes, we might need to adjust this 5 stars. If it's symbolic 1 star, we don't really have to adjust this for a very long time. So with that, I wanted to say, big problem, shows you the problems of Commonwealth and the issues with the governance and with the validators. And I tell you more, okay? The problem with the validators, I buy the NFTs all the time. You can see in my wallet, I buy these cheap NFTs. I look for these small collections. I look after these small collections. These validators, they didn't trade at a single NFT. Well, not, okay, I'm offensive. Big part of these validators don't understand the problem here because they never traded NFT, and they will not understand. But Stargaze is not built by the validators, partially, but Stargaze is mainly built by the creators. So let's protect them, okay? Don't Cryptoniums out. Till the next time.